This is Coach Karan Godwin, and these are the Ball Hog Glove X Factor. They take away the natural grip of the ball, forcing your hands and fingers to work overtime. The D-cone is the perfect complement to the Ball Hog Gloves. Whether you want to work on your ball handling with cone drills, shooting with a hand in the face. For drills, follow at Coach Godwin on Instagram and go to ballhoggloves.com.
Gives it up to Crawford. 3-ball. No good. Paul gets it back. Finds Crawford. He scores with a second left. It ties the Paul. Weaves through everybody. Gets to the hole. Here's Paul with the pull-up. One of the best pull-up jumpers in the NBA. I think he got your memo. Gets the bounce and has 11 points and 11 assists.
You run a post play to post up.
13 on the night. Here he is with the jumper. Count it. Remember that play right there. Hits and he's fouled. Chris Paul starting to take over for the Clippers. 20 now for him. It's good. Paul driving, puts it up. It's good off glass. Ties the game at 95.
The jump shot. The band exactly what the doctor ordered. CP. 3. Not really the ideal possession. The lob, the jam! They are attacking. The lob, the jam! Paul works around the Jordan screen. Jump shot in the basket. Chris shoot it all night. Paul, 3-ball. Bingo! Another takeaway. Third steal of the game by Chris Paul. First to speed, down the lane, go to the hole, lay it in for the Clippers. Good pick set by Paul Pierce. You needed that kind of a shot. Paul jump shot, basket. Gutsy play by Chris Paul. Will fire the three from the corner. Bingo! What a big play by Chris Paul. Ace, mid-range jumper. Got it. Paul through the paint. Griffin for 3. Bingo!
Getting in trouble. He's picking up so far away.
Paul trying to get through defenders, finding Jordan for the easy 2, and Hayward didn't want to foul again because he's already picked up 2. On to him, who's in off the bench. Paul gets away from him for his second field goal of the first. Already 16 for Hayward. Paul with a silencer. Play, that leaves the interior open, and it's Mabute with the feed from Paul. Chris Paul will fire from the foul line with the shot clock winding down, and Paul has 8, and from down 14, the Clippers. Jordan from Paul with a good slithering move to get the 2. Paul all the way inside.
That's where Ingles got in trouble.
Paul for Jordan. That looked a lot like what we saw in Game 2.
Paul
picked him up. He draws the foul, and he'll put it home, and he'll go to the free throw line. Beautiful feed to Mabute, and he's able to finish despite the pressure from the backside. And Paul will draw the foul, and somehow, miraculously put down a huge Clippers 3. That's what the crowd feels. Paul for Jordan with one hand, able to flush it down with authority. A couple of screens to free up Chris Paul, who's doing it again in the second half. 3 to shoot for the lead. Got it! First lead since the first quarter for the Clippers, and Chris Paul buries it to put him on top.
Derek Favors stayed with him as long as he thought he could.
Paul inside, stopped and floated it in. Chris Paul again. Ingles trying to get back on Paul, who puts it off the glass and got the bounce.
Misses right there. Paul will slash and drive from the wing.
Well, we saw a lot of that in the fourth quarter of Game 3.
They go up high here for DeAndre Jordan. Beautiful lob by Chris Paul. Paul double. Oh, Jordan was inside. Those deep paint throws paying off for LA. Clippers plus 20. Here's a little floater inside by Paul. 4 points in the paint. Watching the dancing Chris Paul right by him into the rack. What a play. They're taking control of the series. Here is Paul right off the bat.
Clippers and Chris Paul are running in that Game 3 victory.
Chris Paul. Fade away after crossing underneath. What a play, Ella. Chris Paul, three. What a shot.
Oh, man. Now you understand why.
Chris Paul with a beautiful play.
That swing move that Kevin.
And the floater on the way. Chris Paul with 25. He scoops it home. Chris Paul puts it up.
So looking for the lob. That was actually deflected and still caught and flushed.
You see Chris Paul doing what he always does. Just controlling the game. Takes it all the way through the paint.
Paul, the fadeaway is good.
Yeah, the Clippers have got to get early offense. Even
Deflected it above the free throw line. Hits the mid-range. Paul will shoot the three, and he will hit the three. Points as Jordan springs free. Clear the deck. DeAndre Jordan. And Paul on the move. And off the window. A lot of contact there. No whistle. Paul on the other end. And a friendly bounce for Chris Paul. Down 6. Paul trying to get him within 3, and he does. Just like that. Three-point try is up for the tie. Yes, sir! In game 4, the losing effort. Paul all the way in, leaves it up for DeAndre Jordan. Lob City. It's low and scores. Just disappeared as Paul delivers a 3. Not over yet.
And then Ingles, 3 guys who can really pass the basketball.
Chris Paul, they're going to count it.
Chris Paul with the drive. Got it to go. Chris Paul putting it on his shoulders and taking it. He hadn't seen anything like Chris Paul for a while. Well, see, the other factor, Chris Paul, another open look for 3. And this time he connects. We tell you, he's been walking this series 3-1, and Chris Paul in a nice flow there. Look, he's right back into how he... Boy, Chris Paul out there like he's just doing a drill. Just don't ask people a question like that. Especially a competitor like this guy. Great pass. All in the paint. Yeah. The reason why he did that. Austin Rivers for 3. Got it. Nothing but net for Austin Rivers, who gets back to Crawford, and maybe that gets Jamal Crawford going. Paul for 3, wide open. Splash down. Great, first of all, nice catch in traffic. Paul makes him pay at the other end. Looks over at the Jazz bench and says, maybe I got a little something for you tonight. Great pass by Paul to Montage. What a dime by Chris Paul. Once again, got the layup. Wow. Oh, he put the sauce on him. Chris Paul with 27. Oh, wet. Huge. Austin Rivers trying to stay out of foul trouble because they need his points. All into the paint. They took away the lob, and Paul gets the layup. But tough guarding Chris Paul that far out for Favors. He'll start opening up here. String. Wow. Yeah, I like what Doc... Jordan with the slam. Well set up by Chris Paul. Jordan, no, he reached out. Well, on game 6, Paul lobs it up for Jordan, and Lob City in effect. High arcing runner in the paint. Wow. Paul changes gears, draws the hit. Count it. A little CP3 magic. Gave him a nice finish with one hand in that category of three-point make. They call him the truth for a reason, because he was one of the greatest finishers that this league has had. Today, though, belongs to Quinn Snyder and the Utah Jazz, who get their first playoff series victory since 2010. A team